Trying to figure out what to do with the rest of this prestige. Can we do something else? Oh, we do have a lot of renown here. Let's take a look at our legacies. We're a little bit away from resilient bloodline. This is something I want to do because then the chance of inheriting bad congenital traits is reduced by 30%, and chance of new bad congenital traits is also minus 30%. Architected ancestry. Select a congenital trait to become more common in the dynasty, which would be really fun. And then there's also things from law, which would be helpful. Control growth, power and prosperity, monthly stewardship, lifestyle experience, for example. And we also have constant care, so fewer complications during pregnancy. And then one after that is personal scheme success chance 30% against dynasty members. So close bonds, dynasty opinion +5. But I think resilient bloodline would be really interesting. Same thing with treasured knowledge, monthly learning lifestyle experiences +10%. So that's for everybody. True believers and then bureaucrats are the other developments on that branch of that tree. So I kind of like this whole bloodline thing right here, architected ancestry and octogenarians. This would be really interesting to kind of develop that out further. So we'll take a look at that. So our renown is growing at 4.48, 4.46 now a month. We have a bunch of living members, 1 king, 2 dukes, 2 counts, and 1 count by marriage. So the higher the prestige that we marry into, the better. Okay, so Estonia has most of Western Sweden right now. But now they're being taken over by West Francia, so I don't like this. What is going on here? Why do they have stuff here? The Danelaw, again, England doesn't exist right now. Danelaw is there. They have a couple holdings here. We're kind of bumping up against the Danelaw and West Francia here. I want to take this territory away, this county right here, this duchy, Bergslagen. We could actually control most of those holdings right now. Oh, Prince Cairo died. Okay, so Bergslagen only has these two that are part of the Danelaw. That's a very small... Oh no, Bergslagen actually holds quite a few counties. Femmeland over here. Stone of Glass. As I struggle to make out the tiny letters on the scroll before me, I feel a headache building once again. Why do scribes insist on writing such small symbols? I squint and try again. Nothing short of a miracle. With the aid of a stone of glass, even old men struggling with bad eyesight could read with ease. Heh. Kuka, I require your assistance. I need one of these stones. Sell everything which is impossible to read. No. I need one of these stones. Magnifying glass, sounds like. Okay, so renown just went down quite a bit. I don't know what happened. Oh, we have one less duke. What happened? Oh, Prince Cairo. Is that what it was? Oh, okay, so King Kolik has been taken prisoner. Oh, but he's been released now? He used to be of our house. Sweden's kind of lost its way. Now, Sweden's completely expelled in some ways from... Oh, actually, not somewhat. They are completely expelled from the actual land of Sweden as we know it. They're all the way over here. Estonia is controlling most of this right now. I don't want Estonia to get stronger, but I also don't want West Francia to come into here. Kat Divinit has a claim on the county of Totma. Okay. You can lawfully imprison Count Asiko. Why? Murdered family member. Oh my goodness. Avanemane. Okay, but he likes me. I think I'm going to keep him in place. I know that sounds terrible, but alright. I don't know. I'm not going to get involved in that. Now, the thing is that we are in so much debt that we can't possibly expect to get out of it anytime soon. So... yeah, I don't know what we want to do with that. We do have a bunch of prestige. I don't even know what we can use that for. We're just kind of holding on to it. What's this? Hold Mystical Communion. Divine Guidance for 500 years. Or 5 years. Martial Learning. Stress gain, stress loss. This could be interesting. Let's see. I begin in peace. Mystical Communion. Disapproval. Oh no, my preparations for a Mystical Communion is well underway when my court chaplain Kuka approaches me. I do not believe what you're doing to be entirely orthodox, she tells me. A good reformed Sumanuska would refrain from this kind of behavior. Would he? This brings me closer to Ukko than you could ever hope. New perk. Apostate. Here we go. Different faith opinion plus 15. Faith conversion of cost. This is huge. Minus 75%. Well, that's if we want to convert. But, so the other things that we have here, learn on the job. 20% of counselors' primary skills add to your own. What? That's huge. Sanctioned loopholes. You can use buy claim interaction. What? An interaction that allows a character to buy an unpressed claims in exchange for piety. Ah, a vassal may not claim any liege's title, and a liege may not claim any vassal's title. Now, in terms of our innovations here, fascination with horseshoes. I don't know what effect the learning has on these innovations. I thought it would have a bigger effect. I've discovered that Duke Budo's inherited contract obliges him to more than you've collected. Let's see. Time to write this wrong. Budo would surely appreciate if I let this slide. So let's see what Duke Budo... Oh no, he's fine. We need to write this wrong. Okay, the little gourmand. Havu seems to be having a difficult time at our latest feast. He buried his face in his food, and the only talking he did was asking for a serving after serving. Food is always a joy. If he becomes gluttonous... Yeah, let's say. Food is always a joy. Yeah, I thought that having a high learning level would make this go faster. Like research would go faster. I don't know if there's a one-to-one correlation between these things. So, for example, we're researching horseshoes right now. Base progress is plus... is 0.3, average development of finished counties is 0.22. So the development also aids in all of that. Base chance 5%, fascination 110%. So maybe the fascination is modified by our learning. Don't know. Can't tell you. Who looks tough? Oh, I think you might have been talking about our court chaplain. Cinema and Alana have fully embraced Finnish traditions. Fantastic. Great work, Hofleid. Where else can we convert to Finnishism? Finnishism? Švecia... Gotland. Åland. Let's go to Åland. 5 years. I mean, theoretically, actually, we could probably increase development in the county. How about taxes? That's nothing. Okay, how about increased development? Yeah, if we're talking about looking at possibly going to a development-based election system, we need to make sure that all of our counties are very well developed. And why is it taking so long to increase control? Yeah, Kuka, she's hardcore. Alright, so we're not going to get out of debt. I've pretty much resolved, or kind of resigned myself to that fact. Now, We have a bunch of prestige, and this is one of those things I just don't understand what we do with it. We just kind of like keep accumulating it. We're not using it for anything. I know it comes in handy when you try to call on people for wars. Speaking of which, let's take a look at what the rest of the Europe looks like. Okay, so Felix, who is actually Virten en Landrindoth, is part of our house. He's gay. He has kids. Felix is here, so they actually have more. Oh, everyone for herself. The forceful knock on the door clears every bit of drowsiness from my mind, who disturbs a king at this hour. My late-night visitor is none other than Thiedburga. I have to speak with you privately away from listening ears. I've discovered something very interesting. Thiedburga has discovered a secret of Count Herewald's. She's willing to share it with me if I let her off the hook. Oh, that's right. I have a hook. Tell me secrets, blah, blah, blah. I'd rather have you in my pocket than him. Sure, just tell me the secret. I don't... Oh, attempted murder. Ooh, that's a rough one. Titles can be created, but I don't have the money to create any of these titles. Okay, Varmanpaz. Oh, he's a really good marshal. Can I ever replace Count Balder now? Oh, I can't, because he used that hook after the revolution, or the rebellion. Count Herewald Oswaldson of Södermanland. Wait, what's this? You no longer have an alliance with Count Kurlemus of Polotsk because he is no longer a ruler. Uh-oh. Count Paive of Grobin. Nope. Why do I want to give him a position? Duke Karla of Poichanma. Convert to witchcraft. There we go. We have renown. Let's unlock resilient bloodline. Here's the thing. Who did we choose to marry our... Okay. He's 11. It's going to be 6 more years before she's able to marry. Break betrothals, sway. More, no. More, no. Appoint as court physician. We already have a court physician, if I'm not mistaken. Mieliki, yeah. Now, do we have all the marriages that we have? No. Okay, Prince Havu is not married yet, so we can try to see who can we ally with. Here, Princess Kinethrith Julio Dostor, the Danelaw. I don't necessarily want an alliance with them because I want to go to war with them, so that would be kind of rough. Princess Argen of Sabmi. Beatrice Arnold Dostor de Rouvigny. The County of Wicca. Wicca is here. Oh, and the Danelaw broke up again. Nope, they're still together. The Duchy of Wicca has how many people? Oh, they're pretty powerful. Yeah. But if we go to war with the English or the Danelaw, then we won't be able to call on them for allies. What? Danish Cathar populists. Who? The County of Bornholm. Why do I care? They're not... Wait, who controls this? Duke Varmanpas, what are you doing, man? Let's take a look at that map again. So Sumanusko, Top Legion's Faith, Reform Sumanusko. Okay, so Reform Sumanusko is the dark red. All this in hash is not in alignment. Danish Cathar populists. Nope. And the Danelaw and conquest of the earldom of Ossory. Okay. What's happening down here? Umayyad has control of most of southern France. Fascination discovered. Good. Now, what can we be fascinated with next? Burrs. Coinage? Memorialism. Let's do that. Yeah, there we go. Convert to witchcraft, a new novice. Okay, so I think this actually increases with the fascination. 279 years. Being fascinated with it makes it 13-ish years. Okay, so Carla is now part of that as well. We just need to make sure everybody who has connections to our house. House head heir is Ilmatar. Okay. You can unlock a new perk for the learning lifestyle. Okay. Learn on the job. There we go. Okay, 10, 5, 4, 7, 31. 13, 8, 7, 10, 33. That's what I'm talking about. This guy's a beast. But he's terribly... He's not good at fighting. But this guy is crazy, crazy smart. Okay, so Duke Vadaman Paz, we need to have our... All of our vassals are pretty good. They like us a lot. Now we have the most powerful vassal, Duke Vadaman Paz of Prussia. The gift of generosity. My son Havu has been impressed with one of the household champions for a very long time. Give others their due and you will receive your own in turn. As others go around him, so will he. Can we convert him to witchcraft? That's right. I'm trying to look for people in my dynasty. Nope, wrong window. There we go. Okay, so House Virtanen. Can we make her convert? Nope. Prince Taisto. Wait, is he already a witch? I think he is. Okay. Queen Rasa of Pomerania. Oh. Mesukura. Okay, Count Tuoko. Oh. Oh, because he's not reformed. Or he's not Suunusko. Okay, so everybody we can convert to being witches we've tried already. Hey, we're slowly climbing out of debt. Slowly but surely. Who else can we marry off? Okay, Havu still doesn't have a spouse. That's right. Runhilde Ingvarsdatter Hunzak... Oh my goodness. Kunzakal Znoimo. Let's see. Alliance power. Galena Vaiga. High Chieftain of Latigalians. Actually, that's not bad. Scaly, Craven, that's a little less ideal. Here we go. The Duchy of Prussia. We need that. Iltaneri. There we go. Born to House Virtanen. We want to make sure that we keep control of those territories. With the most powerful duchies. Who's this? Oh, the Kingdom of Pomerania. Okay, so the Duchy of Samogitia. Can we marry into their family? Can we marry... Who do we have? Differences in faith. In the Count of Slutsk, they have to believe in communism and they do not pray to Ukko. Court Chaplain Kuka condemns it as a heresy, but the people ask for understanding. How they worship is none of my business. Let's see. Oh, that's right. I was trying to figure out who else we can marry off here. Sophie. Oh, I can't marry her off? I can't marry off my grandchildren? I used to be able to do that. Huh. Trying to figure out abandoned celibacy. Oh, that's right. Strengthen the bloodline. How do we do this? You have a trait from the Bright Minds group. You have a trait from the Beautiful Characters group. You have a trait from the Physical Specimens group. Wow, you need to have all of these. And you have at least one. Genius, Beautiful, or Herculean. And 0 bad congenital traits. Wow, that's rough. Okay. Consecrate Bloodline. Here we go. Oh, this is not going to happen for this. Enshrine is a holy bloodline. I don't even know what this is for, but you know, we'll build to that with a future part of our dynasty. Let's see. Search for position. Invite champions. We can't hire anybody. We're just straight up in debt. That's just what's going to happen for the rest of the empire's existence. We can't really go to war. Do we have any schemes? What's going on here? Oh, wow, the Sami are expanding. Estonia's lost some territory. West Francia is here. Okay, so we're going to be increasing control in Finland, finally. Direct vassal opinion. That's because we have a good chancellor. Fascination plus 100 for 16%. Again, I don't know how this affects things. It affects our piety. But I know it's supposed to increase. It's obviously listed here, right? So the fascination has something to do with learning. Ah, yeah. Here we go. Each culture is always fascinated by a specific innovation, which greatly increases the speed of discovery at a rate depending on the learning of the current culture head. Salt in the mood. When I was at market in Havu's attention was caught by a criminal chained to the pillory. Let's see. Callous. Yep, let's say. Arrogant. Nah. Compassionate. What is his... So he's gluttonous, generous, callous. And curious. Arrogant? Let's say compassionate. Yeah. Golding has won against Queen Miliuns of Poland in the Holy War for the County of Gostinin. Okay. Bunch of stuff. Always stuff happening. Wolfram has won against King Hrofl of Denmark in the Holy War for the Duchy of Hieland. Okay, so what is this now? Oh, West Francia is taking over most of Denmark. West France is getting a little big for its britches here. Bavaria is huge. Byzantine Empire is pretty much the Byzantine Empire. Looks like the Ottoman Empire modulo everything else here, but... Kumania, Bashkiria, Angara, Mongolia, Jetsu, Bukhari, Punjab. Okay, so... This is a mess of stuff, which obviously I'm not paying too much attention to. Estonia is still... Wait, what just happened? Estonia expanded a lot. Over here. What? How? What did they take over? Ah, you know what? The Bashkiria... There was a Khaganate here, and it fell apart. Obviously. I don't know what happened. Wasn't paying attention. Oh, and Gwaladid is now independent. Duke Num II. Content atheist. Claim title. Gets an unpressed claim on the Duchy of Gwaladid. Gains 4 stress because you're generous. Huh. But that would unify these territories here. I want this county. Count Nyulgu of Kotayoki. Claim title. Nah, if we're going to be using Atheist Rapier. Oh, Power of the Great Epics. Court Chaplain Kuka often quotes passages from the Great Epics. Okay. That's right. What did she like last time? Courage. Let's say courage. Gained 100 piety. And learning now sanctioned loopholes. You can use the buy claim interaction. Awesome. So how does this work? Let's see. Buy the claim. Okay. Finish the increased control in county task. Okay, let's see. Where can we reassign him to? Uppland. What is control in Uppland? 43. That's not great. Okay, we're actually making our way out of debt, slowly but surely. Hopefully when we pass that on to our next heir, we don't have to worry about it too much. Okay, she still doesn't have an heir, which is a little... Well, that's right, that makes sense because they're not married yet. Okay. What do we do with all this prestige? It's kind of useless. After a certain point, you don't use it for anything. It just kind of sits around. Okay, we have a bunch of renown. Okay, let's see what we can do about buying a claim, so to speak. So let's say Nyland, for example. Claim title. Loses 50 opinion. We lose 150 renown. We get an unpressed claim on the county of Nyland. Do those unpressed claims... I don't know if those pressed claims pass on to our children. Mesukula. So we really want Mesukula. It's well developed. But so is Nyland. What is this? Oh, is she part of my... Member of my dynasty, not a member of my house. Ah, okay. So this is interesting. So I can't... Oh, House Virtanen Porvo. Okay. And this is Virtanen as well. Hamenina. Okay, so what's the default? So we have this. Technically, these are all house members, so... Except for Hamenina. Would not mind taking that. 1, 2, 3, 4. But Tavast only has 3 potential holdings. Masukula has 2, which is even worse. Nyland is the one that we really want. They are technically part of the family. I'd feel bad about taking that away. But do I feel bad? I don't know. Pohjanmaa now has control of this. It's the Duchy of Estonia's land. We're actually going to get out of debt. I don't know what this 7 is. Is that how much we're not collecting? Oh, no, that's the total. Okay, so it's actually 7.7, but minus 10%. So that's what we're getting as the income is 7. Unraised men-at-arms is minus 2.3. Cool, King Ulinix of Pomerania has lost against Duke Jean of Kent. Yeah, I do. I usually spend about 2 to 3, 4 hours to devote to gaming. I try to make time. So that's the thing, is just try to, like, figuring it out. County of Finland has gained lackluster administration? Come on. Yeah, you know, I have gone back and forth between spending a lot of time gaming and then no gaming. So right before I actually started streaming, I was playing some Overwatch occasionally. I probably play a few hours of that every day, and then I stopped. And for the longest time, I wasn't playing anything regularly, you know. And so I would go, I think I probably went for a good, almost a year? Probably 6 to 8 months without really playing anything. Counting my all hints as an active encouragement, Count Hoppa has funded nothing less than a large-scale irrigation project in my county of Akkel. It might be an overstepping of boundaries in a lot of ways, but with the techniques employed by County of Leafs, County of Akkel could become richer than it ever has before. Unconventional, but I certainly welcome it. Yeah, great. So yes, to go back to that question, I have gone through stints of not gaming a lot at all. Count Alexios has lost against your vassal Duke Miko in the Holy War for the Duchy of Greater Poland. Okay, so our count is becoming very, very powerful here. We should probably let's do a sway scheme here. My son hovers on the limbo between childhood and adulthood. Yes, let's. He deserves to know his power. He is converted. There we go. Convinced. Yeah, watching people gaming. Yeah, for sure. I could totally get that. You know, I never, to be honest, I wasn't, like, really interested in watching other people game until I started watching Overwatch League. And so I was like, hey, this is actually pretty cool. I can do that. Or, you know, just to watch. I never, to be honest, I never really thought of myself as being a streamer. Up until very, very recently, like until I started doing it. And so, yeah, it's been an interesting journey. It's been fun. Okay, so this belongs to us somehow? Okay, this is part of the Duchy of Samogitia. Volkovisk. Okay, there we go. So who is this? They're my direct vassal. I'm like losing and gaining vassals that people are just giving to me without knowing who is who. Okay, so we have... Let's take a look here, just to make sure we know what's happening here. Vassals. So we have some tribal, we have some feudal, we do have Major Kolbjörn of Uppsala, but in terms of tribal, we have everybody who's kind of in, not Estonia, but Latvia. They have yet to become feudal. And then Åland. And our feudal vassals are here. Duke Miko, Duke Varman Paz, Duke Karla, Budo of Karelia. Okay, Mialiti and Ilmatar are now married. Great, so maybe they can get around to the business of having children and making heirs. Count Hoppa's friendship. Fantastic, yes. It's so rare to find a true friend. Friendship is good. Can we increase crown authority? Not until 1162. So next year we can increase crown authority here. Ah! Wow! We're not in debt anymore. But wait, what happened? How did this go from this to this? I don't get it. How are we earning X amount before? What? Unraised men-at-arms. Minus 6.5. I don't get it. It was so much more like a couple months ago when we were actually in debt. I don't know what we're doing differently. I don't think I changed anything. And now we're losing money. Unraised men-at-arms. What happened? Oh! Okay, here's the thing. We weren't able to actually pay our men-at-arms, so they weren't replenishing. Now that we have the money, they are replenishing. That's the reason why we're losing the money. Because the unraised men-at-arms are costing about 6.5. So let's reduce the number, let's say, here of the light horsemen, maybe? Or light footmen. Here we go. Let's reduce that to 2. These are the most expensive, the horsemen right here. Yeah, raising and keeping an army is a huge expense. Okay, Duke Miko II gained a 25 opinion of me. He's probably one of my more powerful vassals, at least in terms of land. Now, I think, are we related to him? Bubonic plague. Oh, no. Oh, no, and it's my court physician who actually got it. Oh, my God, no. Isolate her. I don't know if there's anything. Yeah. Oh, no. No, no, no. Okay, we definitely need a new court physician, though. We're going to go right back into debt after getting out of it. Let's see. Oh, Mieliki. Oh, that's rough. Boshaika's quite experienced. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, and here's the thing. Now our unraised men-at-arms are less. How he comes of age. Okay, he is now a charismatic negotiator. Good for him. Now our gold income is more because we're not paying for our men-at-arms, I think. Okay, so this is unraised maintenance, 0.66 per month. So this is unraised. Okay, so I think what was happening here, the plague does spread. It does get very, very, yeah, it spreads. It spreads within the court unless you isolate people, which is, because this happened earlier on in this reign, or not this reign, but within the Kingdom of Finland's history here. It does spread. It gets pretty nasty. So you have to quarantine people really quickly. Yeah, so, you know, look out for how that affects the gameplay for the next little while here. So I think what's happening here is that these are technically unraised, but while they were trying to replenish, we're paying full price to get them to full strength. And now that they're at full strength, we're only going to pay the maintenance cost. At least that's what my hypothesis is. Okay, so now we can make him into a scholar. This guy is hardcore. 37. I mean, that is like outstanding. Outstanding. It's hard, it's rare to see people who have traits that are higher than, like, say, the 20s, which is really, really high. To get to 37, this guy's like ridiculously well learned. I don't know, like, these innovations. Let's just take a look, because I know this is definitely going to change later on. So for example, this is going to take about 8 years, 12 years. I'm pretty sure our next person is going to take forever to get to those things. So for hereditary rule, can enact partition law. All children inherit equally. 13 years, or manorialism. Let's, early medieval era economic buildings, let's do that. I'm pretty sure, anyway, I thought that's what we were doing already. I thought we were already doing partition. Oh no, okay, bubonic plague, a new day. Oh, it's over, okay, that was quick. My court physician Poshaika ensures me that all bodies have been properly handled and that the threat was totally gone. When this happened before, it ran through a bunch of different people. So, having the court physician get that, ironically enough. Occupied by Duke Mielite. I want to be able to increase crown authority. July 1st, 1162. And be prepared for some unruly vassals going to go to war with me to get that. Aken and Uppland. Where are we increasing control? Uppland. Okay, that makes sense. So all that learning, the whole of body, all of that stuff, this guy is living way longer than anybody else I've played so far, so good on him. Can we continue to convert? I think everybody who can be converted to being a witch is, who are part of my Virtanen dynasty. We are 26%. We need 60%, so. Found Holy Order. Oh! A Holy Order of your faith will be founded. You become the Order's patron. Requirements. You hold a kingdom or an empire. You have a barony or sit with a city or castle that can be leased out as the Holy Order's headquarters. Your level of devotion is devoted servant or above. Oh, but we don't have the gold. Okay, Sway Duke Miko. Okay. Brave, cynical. He's cynical. Let's keep to diplomatic niceties. Uppsala. Okay, because that's here. Nidaros has a claim on the Chieftain of Trondheim. Select a barony that is not the county capital. We don't have the gold. I mean, we could go into debt, I guess, but I don't think it's letting us do that. Imera Penikis has a claim on the Chieftain of Idzeme. Okay. Estonia is super powerful right now, or relatively speaking. Duke Carlo was taken prisoner. Okay, by my brother-in-law. These guys need to stop fighting each other. Okay, now we can actually change this law. Let's change this. Increase crown authority. Let's do that so they stop fighting. Well, actually, do we like the way it's laid out yet? So it could be working to our advantage if they fight each other, right? So the Duchy of Estonia has these 3 counties. Pohjanmaa has a bunch of these right here. A pretty even development in terms of the counts and the dukes. I don't want them to keep fighting each other. Oh wait, who is Sydamanalan? Huh, are they at war with somebody? They're at war with Udinix of Pomerania and the Holy War for the Duchy of Pomerania. Oh, okay, good you guys. I guess they're going to war on the behalf of the Finnish kingdom. And they're taking land without us having to do anything. What is Wales doing here? Okay, now if Wales is there, what happened to the Danelaw? Okay, so Wales is now an independent kingdom. I want that. Thank you. And same thing with the rest of this. I want this. Småland. Östergötland. West Francia. Okay, so Småland will be able to take from Northumbria. The Earldom of Seville is beholden to the Duchy of Northumbria. Bergslagen, we can take a couple of these things. How many wars are we going to have, though? Because we'd have to go to war with Estonia, Wales, and the Danelaw. But if we try to go for Småland, we do already have one of these counties under our control. Not Öland. Öland becomes... Oh, who does this belong to? County holder, Count Henrik Gauschason of Öland. A county in the Duchy of Skåne. Ah, okay. So we could press a claim here on Småland. I don't know what this white border is telling me. Oh, it's who that belongs to. Okay. Now, is the Danelaw, are they at war with anybody? Not really. And they're pretty strong. We do have a bunch of vassals. We just get out of debt. We can create a couple of titles. Courland. We should create a Duchy of Courland. We don't have the gold for that yet. Let's just wait. If anything, I really want these counties here. Oh, can I claim a title? Ah, it won't let me do it. For some reason. I was able to do that earlier here. I don't know why. Oh, a dynasty head interaction. So I could do that to other members of my dynasty. I kind of want to take this away, honestly. Take Nulan. Because this is going to be going to somebody else. That's going to be going to our other son. So we take Nulan. I think that'll be worth it. Let's just press the claim on Nulan. And then we would go to war with her. But I don't think they would interact with me. Oh, they wouldn't be able to because I'm their liege, so they wouldn't declare war against me. King Auda has won against Duke Castil of Haloagaland and the Third Sami-Estonian Subjugation War. Wait, what? What just happened? What? What? Look at this. What is this? What is this? The Sami have taken over all of this because they subjugated the Estonians. What? Okay. Yeah, no, change our goals right now. We're going to expand into this. Because what? What? Yeah, we're going to take Novgorod for ourselves because that's a lot of territories. So we're going to be, we can give Uppland to somebody else, but we could take Finland and Novgorod. The Duchy of Novgorod. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, how powerful are the Sami right now, though? Pretty powerful is the answer. Oh, that's rough. We're going to wait for them. We have to wait for them to get into war with somebody. But we can usurp the kingdom, the title. The Kingdom of Estonia. Does Estonia even exist anymore? It does not. Can we create the title? Oh, it belongs to the King of the Sapmi. Okay, well, that has changed our war goals significantly. Oh no, okay. So we need to figure out the succession now. King Athos is going to pass to Duchess Ilmatar, who does not have a child yet. We're out of debt. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. I think we're going to try, yeah. So Duchess Ilmatar is going to be the next queen. Wait, liege. Is it going to be his title then? Wait. Okay, so let's save. So we're going to see what happens here. Impeccable household to gain 150. Prestige. Huh, okay. Ah, let's create a new men-at-arms regiment. Okay, who will be the new chancellor? Count Hapa of Leaves. Let's say Prince Havu. We have one pikeman, one light horseman, Metsanvartia, pikeman armor. Okay, so we have one of each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we don't have bowmen. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is the other thing we don't have? Do we have armored footmen? No, we don't have armored footmen, so that's the other thing we need. We'll wait on that, though. Wow, the Sami subjugated the Estonians, huh? This is our golden opportunity to seize all of this territory, because the Sami are not going to be able to hold on to all of that. Are they? We'll have to see. They're already in debt. We're not going to go up head-to-head, though, because right now they're way too strong. We don't have nearly enough alliances. Varmanpas of Prussia and Mialiti of Estonia. So both of our vassals, but that's not. Oh, let's increase. That's right. I was trying to increase crown authority. There we go. And pass the law. Ta-da! So right now our innovation is manorialism, and at this point it will take about 5 years. Okay, so we swayed Duke Miko as much as we can. Count Baldur has not liked me for a while, but it doesn't really matter. I'm going to save up that money to keep developing some of our personal dominion here. So we could build a new holding, for example. Let's build a temple. Okay. So now Queen Ilmatar. It's suspicious that when Ilmatar's paranoia might not sit well with her subjects. Well, let's see. Here we go. Dynasty had changed. Lord Thomas, who is this guy? Of Felix? How is he the new head of the dynasty? I don't get that. No heir of your dynasty. Okay, let's get to work here. Learning. Here we go. Chancellor Prince Havu, my uncle, vassal, and champion. Yep. And Duke Karla. Okay, who can be the best marshal? Count Yalo Volkovisk, Duchess Maya of the Varkidola Vanina Duchy. Yeah, here we go. How about Count Asiko? I think he's the best that we have. Countess Hafrid, again, I think she's the best that we have. And the court chaplain Kukka. Oh, it could be Countess Hafrid Eidesdotter of Helsingland. By 1. But she likes me more anyway, so let's go ahead and put her there. Have we chosen learning? Okay, medicine focus. Scholarship focus. Theology focus. Let's say medicine focus. And what else? No heir. Tiles can be created. Okay, there we go. Take consort. Who's Imo? Yes. Ambitious, fickle, lustful. Okay, so we might actually have a better chance there. Let's have him take Imo as your man. Need to get to work on producing some of those heirs. How about Baga? He's Swedish. Chaste? No, that's not going to work. Okay, let's take a look at our vassals. This is all really important whenever you switch here. They're not terribly... how about Duke Bud of Karelia? Okay, so she has 5 titles. She has the title of Kingdom of Finland, Duchy of Finland, Satakunta, Akel, and Finland, and then she has a claim on the Kingdom of Lithuania, who is now held by our capital, or by our uncle, Duke King Ahvo. Oh, what just happened? Okay, pause here. So, I guess the odd thing is that that title was just created de facto. It wasn't created before. So that's the thing we need to remember. It wasn't created before. We had the ability to create it, but we didn't create it yet. So by default, now we created it. Now it's part of the Kingdom of Lithuania. Here is King Avo. He became king. He's House Virtanen. Maybe we can arrange a marriage? Primary heir is Princess Sophie of Lithuania, who is also going to be House Virtanen. That's increasing our renown, I think, because we have 2 kings, right? But that was odd, because now technically that broke away from our territory. It used to all be our territory. It is now no longer the case, because they are a separate kingdom. Okay, we are the new head of the Virtanen dynasty. I don't know what happened here. So now they control the Duchy of Prussia, which is now their vassal. So I don't know how that worked. That's bizarre. It's a new kingdom. We don't have an alliance with them, but they are our dynasty, and they're our house. So that's something, I guess. But I think this is as good a place as any to pause. So now we are starting the new reign of our glorious queen, Ilmatar, the first queen of Finland. And then we have her second brother, Prince Havu of Finland. So now he actually has a position on council. We're trying to sway the king, because I think he's going to have more power. And we're not actually technically related to him. We are technically related to him. It's our uncle. But we don't have a direct claim on any of that territory. Same thing with Uppland. Uppland technically belongs to... So we can actually claim a couple of territories here, which we do not have. Now, I want to be able to claim these things here. Tavas Mesukula and Nulan. So I don't know if we can actually... Let's see. Can we claim the title? I think we're going to go ahead and claim these titles and take them for ourselves, because we can control 2 duchies. Here's the thing. We don't have another duchy title. So right now, we only have the duchy, which is the Duchy of Finland. We have a claim on the Kingdom of Lithuania, which is unpressed. We don't have a claim on the Duchy of Lithuania, which would be weird because they would be beholden to us, but then we'd also be beholden to our uncle, so that's strange. So Estonia is right here, the Kingdom of Estonia. It's held by somebody else. And here's Novgorod, which is the Kingdom of Novgorod. We can actually hold this, but can we hold the 2 king titles? If we have separate heirs, we can't, right? Because the heirs are going to split the Kingdom of Finland and the Kingdom of Lithuania, or of Novgorod. What we can do is claim this as a duchy for ourselves. Now they're at war. Infiltrators. Resenia, the capital of my uncle King Avo. Take this gold to make sure you're heard. They are winning the war against... They're attacking Kaliningrad of Vladimir and the Novgorodian conquest of the Duchy of Smolensk. So, here we go. Here's Dangaruta and the Latgalians. What are the other duchies here? So, the Latgalians are here. Livonia is here. Livonia is technically a part of our territory to some extent. Okay, let's go to the feast here. Warm welcome. Count Yalo has welcomed us to the feast. I look forward to this. we need to replace our marshal. Count Diallo of Volkovisk, Duke Carla. Let's give him a position on council. Some of the best food I've ever tasted. Oh, what kind of meat is this? So rich in flavor. What are these vegetables? Almost sweet. And oh, these wonderful little desserts. This feast has some of the best food I've ever tasted. Delightful. Life reaffirmed for 5 years. Health medium boost. Stress gain. Great. Delightful. Let's take a look. I want to be able to get to a county or a duchy where I can control most of the land. The pleading gaze I received from my acquaintance Jedvad is taking on a desperate tone. A group of guests are approaching the cornice hidden all evening and the walls are hindering his escape. I will distract the convergent guest.